Alrighty folks, it is your boy Seppo Paju here, coming at you guys with the commentary with Kevin Jones. How you doing, Kevin?
Good, Seppo. Happy to be here, and oh my goodness, what a beautiful course I'm looking at.
It is unreal. So we are playing the final event of the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour 2019 in Kuopio at Tahko Disc Golf Course.
Kuopio at Tahko.
Yeah, so Tahko is a skiing resort.
Yeah,
and they have a disc golf course there. And this is an not really northern Finland, kind of a little bit more than what you went to. You went to Tampere, and that was the most north you went. So this is way more north, but very beautiful views. And the standings for the tour are right here. Väinö Mäkelä in the lead, Jesse Nieminen and Lauri Lehtinen, that's your top three. But Väinö is actually not playing here because Väinö is touring in the United States. But yeah, we have really interesting competition coming up here, and we have very good lead card or future card too. Starting off on hole 1, really tight. Either of us have played this hole before. It's a really tight downhill par 4, 219 meters. What do you think about this hole, Kevin?
Wow, it seems like a tough two-shot hole. To be honest, it seems like they're gonna have to play something really straight and end up in the fairway. Seems like if they're not in the fairway, they might have some trouble.
Truly, and you can see that it's kind of windy.
It looks really windy. I didn't realize it's so severely downhill. I wonder if anybody will go high.
That's what I was thinking, but the wind might make you not want to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so high is the play. It's getting turned over.
Coming back though, there was that more open area.
Oh, that was so close, it looked like.
I think he might be even on the fairway, actually.
Either way, pretty close and way down there.
So that was Mikael through probably a distance driver there, and we have Tuomas Aalto here.
So this is a little more left.
So this is the open area. I was thinking, like, if you really have a big arm, you could probably get all the way there.
Oh wow, for like a 550-foot hyzer, maybe 600 even.
It's so much downhill though that I think it might be doable.
Yeah.
Samuel is going way straighter down the hill, just trying to go straight and stay on the fairway.
Yeah, opting for a little bit lower line as opposed to the other guys. White flag, what's that mean, Seppo?
I was actually told that it's more of a sign that you're good to throw.
Cool.
I guess there might be some more people in the park, and they're just letting them know that they're good to throw. Joonas throws also a little bit to the left. That seems to be the more common mistake on this hole. When you throw the high shot, probably also the mistake you might want to do.
Yeah.
Because if you turn it over in that downhill, you might go far.
Hyvälle paikalle.
I didn't see where that ended up, but it looked like he had some room to work with at least.
Yeah, probably got somewhere close enough that he can get his 4.
Yeah, that's a forehand roller, not making it out of the woods.
But still good ways in that thick of woods.
Yeah.
Joonas also in some trouble going for the Anheuser gap, trying to just get probably out the trees, and he does that.
It looked like he clipped something late that stopped him from...
Yeah, maybe he could have even got to the basket. And Mikael actually ended up perfect. He has a pretty easy upshot, sidearm upshot. He's just a little bit long, but he is an amazing putter.
Oh, nice.
He has a little bit unique style, which we all seem to do, but he is really good at putting.
Forehand shot through the gap there from the woods. Puts him around circle's edge, I think.
Nice upshot. Samuel with a long putt, just laying it up because there seems to be a little bit downhill behind the basket, so long putts are usually more of layups, I would think.
Nice. Starting off the round really solid with a Nice 20-footer, putt from 7 meters or so.
Yeah, that's a good start. And Mikael is actually local, so this is one of his home courses.
Cool. Another good putt there. It's always good to start off with an inside the circle putt.
A little bit right, but makes the bogey putt. And Samuel with the par. Moving on to hole number 2, par 3, 142 meters. Seems like we're kind of playing on these skiing paths.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's really awesome. Shapes the holes very nicely. And this is very nice downhill par 3, seems like. I think he threw that too low.
Yeah, it looked a little bit too low.
Pulled it a little bit.
But I mean, this hole is so far. It's 142 meters.
Yeah, but this is a mid-range. I know that this is his, I think it's
oh my
God.
That was an incredible shot.
That was probably, I think it was his M3. And
really?
That was a beautiful shot. Almost aced it. That was only like half a meter over the basket.
Yeah, that was such a far mid-range shot. It has to be played so perfectly to execute it like that. Forehand also drifts a little bit too far left on him, but that's going to be a pretty easy 3.
That was, he used the whole all of the area he had there and almost ace running it too.
That was the forehand line perfected. What a shot.
Mikael putts from a very far. He was probably almost 50 meters away, but decided to go with a long putt. Pulled it just a little bit, and he's probably around circle's edge.
Boom.
Mikael.
Wow. So he put himself at like 45 feet, like somewhere not even close to the basket, and then cashed his par putt.
Oh. Also around circle's edge, just a little bit to the right. But yeah, great save from Mikael. Nice birdie for Tuomas.
Definitely.
Might be even kind of a bonus birdie actually, because it's just that far.
Yeah, it would have to be. Holes like that are just so hard to put your drive close to the basket. Here we go on hole 3. Looks like a short uphill par 3. Straight shot to the rocks. Try to push your disc into the rocks maybe. Or maybe try to ace run it. You got a backstop behind it as well, so.
Beautiful green.
Yeah.
I think sidearm might also or sidearm might be the play for this, so it kinda looks like it because of the hillside.
Yeah.
But Tuomas shows that the putter backhand works just fine. Or maybe it's just straight uphill, because it kind of seemed to me like it was side hill.
I think you're right. I think it would play to the sidearm just a little bit better, but it's so short that most of these guys can just zip a putter up there. You also have those 2 guardian trees.
True.
Guarding that sidearm skip ace. He catches one of the guardian trees, that's just going to make him earn it. Wow.
Really good stuff. Probably circle's edge, up the hill. Really nice birdie putt.
Tuomas sneaking it in there for his birdie as well. I would imagine this is one of the more easy birdies on the course.
I would think so, yeah. It doesn't seem too difficult, and I mean, it's a star frame for these guys, so that already tells.
Yep. Well done.
No käydään porukalla. En jatka.
They're laughing about something. This golf in Finland is getting pretty high quality.
Yeah.
These kids are showing it. I think the oldest guy of these is not even 20 years old.
That's insane. A lot of young talent around there. It's really incredible.
Another long par 3 uphill. This might be... Oh, it's a par 4 actually. It's just 142 meters though.
This is extremely uphill.
Yeah, the uphill definitely makes it a par 4. That was really good. He got almost all the way to the mouth, and I think he should be able to manage to find a gap from there.
Yeah. I don't know. I actually don't know what the gap looks like, but I'm curious to see what they're looking at for their second shot.
I think Mikael landed right around where Tuomas did.
Yeah.
I think this is the play though.
There it is.
Rather be slightly to the left of the tree line, so you don't have the trees to play with for your second shot. This might be a little bit low.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, but he has this hyzer gap now opened up for him.
Okay, cool. Nice play. I like how that worked out for him.
That might be a play for shorter arms, actually.
Yeah, definitely. Nicely done.
Someone with his A2 flicking it up to the basket. So it's a very eagleable hole, it seems like, because these guys are almost in putting range. Not that they have any gaps to go for it, really. But if you got lucky, you could probably get through the trees.
Sorry, we're seeing some executed birdies on this hole. Doesn't seem too hard of a hole, especially for the crushers that can just mash it up there all the way and then jump putt over.
Definitely, yeah. Another little bit easier hole for sure. Downhill hole, we're moving on to hole number 5, par 4, crusher hole, it seems like, 225 meters.
That is so far.
I wonder if this is doable. Or, okay, so we're going down and then coming up the hill for the second shot.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
We might see some interesting lines, like somebody might be going through or over both of those tree lines.
Yeah, I think you can get pretty creative with this, honestly. Tuomas is smashing on a hyzer, getting really good distance. Gliding out. And
wow.
Is that the pin?
I think so.
That's the pin. That is an incredible 200-meter shot.
Okay, this is problem here.
Yeah, it's flipped over. Hopefully not gone forever. Oh my goodness.
Wow. He must be very, very far away from the basket. I mean, he's pretty far. Up the hill, too.
It's going to be a long ways from there.
So pretty much, you just don't want to turn your disc over on this hole. That's what you got to worry about. Samuel hits that tree branch a little bit. Lower line is probably a little bit safer than the high route. Joonas is just in a fine position. I think that's going to be a pretty easy upshot for him.
Big hyzer ends up a little short, huh?
Yeah, that was just very high. I think he had to go high to get left enough from that spot. So Mikael was, wow, very far away, but smashes it up the hill, and he's putting for a birdie.
Yeah, that shot was pretty far, I bet. I bet he threw some kind of fairway driver from up there. Another good up shot right there, though.
Yeah, Joonas threw his PA1 to probably about 5 meters.
And that was Tuomas's drive, right?
Yeah, I think so. It almost seemed like it even got closer off the tee.
It did.
It might have
initially.
even rolled, honestly.
It could have.
Imagine having a hyzer in that hill. It can easily roll.
Oh, yeah.
But still, awesome drive. Makes his birdie very easy.
Little off the mark there. That's the first putt that we've seen from Mikael that he's missed, I believe.
Yeah, he made the long putt on hole 2.
Yeah. He was a little off balance right there.
Yeah,
it was
uphill too.
Yeah.
Makes the putt way longer. Samuel also has to settle for par on hole 5.
Here we go on hole 6. Looking like a par 4, 225 meters. This is looking pretty extreme. That's staying consistent with the whole course, though. This course is awesome. So far, I'm loving the lines that we're seeing on this beautiful ski resort. This looks so far uphill that it's actually going to take 2 really big shots to get a birdie look, it looks like.
Yeah, this is going to be a very difficult birdie, I would think. Okay, so on this one too, high shot is the play. Just getting more safely over the trees and on the open, and Tuomas gets a decent kick out of the woods also. These drives are not further than 120 meters off the tee, so they are really having the fight for a birdie on this hole.
Yeah, just because they're going so far uphill.
Yeah, exactly. And hyzer too.
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit lower.
Got through the trees.
Wow, that's
yeah,
crushed.
Gets way more distance when you get a little bit lower, but I bet that wasn't what he was trying though.
Maybe not.
Joonas with a standstill.
Standstill uphill shot.
Wow.
That's super difficult.
But he got it pin high almost. Tuomas are a little bit off the position. Has to throw high hyzer. Doesn't get all the way there.
Another standstill.
I think it's so much uphill that it's hard to even take a run up.
That's what it's seeming like.
I wonder if this is Samuel's second shot, because it kind of seemed like he went to the woods off the tee.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure. Looks pretty windy out there. He might have had a tailwind on that putt. Just getting it under the basket is no problem.
Mikael a little bit short for his birdie putt. He went even over the basket on his second shot, going up the hill 225 meters.
Wow.
Wow.
What a putt from Samuel. Samuel?
Yeah, Samuel.
Samuel. Whew.
Awesome putt from Joonas also for a birdie.
We're seeing some great putting
Yeah.
so far on the card.
And even in the wind too. It's really awesome to see.
Yeah, they seem like they're handling the wind very well.
This course is just beautiful.
It
I
looks-
have to go there.
It looks amazing. How many hours north of Tampere?
It's like more east than north actually.
Okay.
But probably from Tampere maybe 3 or 4 hours.
Okay.
Hole number 7, par 3, in the side hill, 136 meters. This is definitely a birdie hole. All these guys have the distance to get it. Maybe even a little bit downhill, actually. But probably some sort of fairway driver for most of these guys.
Nice. He got through the trees that he needed to get through, and he's going to have a inside the circle putt for birdie.
Nice.
I can't tell how far downhill this hole is.
Yeah, I think it might be a pretty good amount.
Yeah, it may be.
Not a whole lot, though.
It's tough to say,
it's
but
a little bit downhill.
136 meters is quite a good ways.
I think so far they've actually thrown distance drivers. Maybe the wind makes them do it, and also maybe just that they want to hydrate a little bit more.
Yeah. This is what I was considering.
Yeah, this looks actually very good.
Yeah, it does.
A little bit short, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the tree line. Oh my God! I think that the wind was playing with the frisbee a little bit there.
Oh, of course. Definitely a right to left wind there. Which actually makes this layup really hard.
It does. It definitely does, but so far 2 awesome layups.
Yeah, great shots. Oh my word.
That was so beautiful. He was just gliding it.
I'm not believing what I'm seeing right now. That was a wind coming from the right side to the left just makes that putt so hard. He glided it right into the basket. Another just hearted putt. I mean, what is putting? Like it's not hard.
They are committing to it. Like
yeah. They're making it look very easy, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
Lots of birdies for the whole card already. We have a bunch of green on the scorecards.
Yep, that's what I'm seeing also. Only 1 bogey so far. Here we go, hole 8, 109 meters, uphill, following the power lines, it looks like. Right on, and finishing right in the middle of the fairway.
So it's going to be either a turnover or if you have a big sidearm, because this seems to play a little bit uphill, but 109 meters is gettable, it seems like.
The wind is ripping right now, too. I wonder if that's not as uphill as I thought.
Yeah, I don't think it's a whole lot, but it's a little bit kind of like the last hole. Interesting. That seems like a pretty soft shot for 109 meters.
Yeah, tough to say. Maybe he's trying to like let the wind take him there. Thought the wind would help him a little bit more. But he faded out way early. This looks like a pretty good sidearm. And some help. Solid shot.
Yeah, putting for sure. But yeah, it might not be that much uphill, because these don't look like very hard shots.
Right.
It's interesting how on videos that you can't really tell the elevations so well.
It's
and whenever you go
always
play a new
deceiving.
course that you've seen only on videos, it always surprises you how the elevations are. Like sometimes a downhill hole might seem like a uphill hole on
Yeah,
video.
that's one of the things that just doesn't translate that well on camera. Ooh, sneaking a putt in there.
That was outside the circle putt. Very nice birdie for Tuomas.
That'll bring him 4 under par. Samuel gonna stick it with a par and stay at 4 under par. Joonas keeping the lead at 5 under par with his par there. And Mikael also with a par, staying at 3 under. So we've got all these guys really close together.
Yeah.
Pretty cool to watch. Seems like they're all playing really solid golf, and we got hole 9 coming up.
Downhill, I love all these downhill holes, especially with the view, all the lakes. Finland has over 188,000 lakes.
It's so many lakes.
Downhill, par 3, 156 meters. This is going to be very fun to watch.
Yeah, I definitely agree. This is looking like you could find a 2 on this hole if you throw it right.
Yeah, and it's probably even a mid-range or even a putter for these guys.
Maybe.
Or maybe the high shot plays.
Big spike hyzer.
And throws it pretty good. Not necessarily in the 2 range. Or it's going to be a very impressive and hard putt.
Yeah, big jump putt from there.
It's so much downhill that the hyzer might just be that much safer. That's the reason why they play it.
Yeah, they could just be saying, hey, let's just take a jump putt for 2. If it goes in, it goes in. If not, I'm taking a 3.
Yeah, because if you're playing with the angles and you throw a mid-range or a fairway driver or something like that, it can really get off the line way more than the hyzer can.
That's so true. Kind of like where that one looked like it was going. Yeah. It looked like it got some help. Do you think so?
I think so. He hit one of the birch trees and kicked right back on the fairway, which is a really important kick. Now Mikael takes it a little bit wider, which I think is great. Let's see how close he gets. He gets really close.
What?
That just seems strange because of the trees on the right. They seem so close.
He definitely penetrated the trees. That was crazy to. Yeah, he parked it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Wow, what a shot. That was Mikael.
Yeah.
Big time shot from him, putting himself right back in it for the lead.
Mikael is going to be 4 down.
Yeah, he'll just be right back in it
Yeah.
for 1 stroke back of the lead.
Joonas got to right outside the circle with his drive and just barely misses the putt. That's an easy birdie.
Yeah, super easy birdie. Well executed shot from Mikael, putting it so close. That was probably the CTP of the tournament, I would imagine.
I would think so. It's so difficult to get this closer than that from that far away.
Right. And then a beautiful view in the background. I mean, come on.
We have the back 9 down. Really good playing from everybody. We have 3 4 downs and 1 5 down. Only 1 bogey. That's some good disc golf.
Yeah, it is. Thanks everybody for joining us for the front 9 coverage, and come check out the back 9.
Yeah, see you then.